my real estate agents, right? But they pay 1,400 commission checks to people to realtors in Norwalk. So they cash them checks. Average price, $274,000. Average loan, $186,000. Why? Flip properties from investors. Okay. The last 10 sales in Norwalk for December, average sales price, $299,000. That's up $25,000 for the year in 1 month. Of those 10, 6 of them were over $310,000. The reason that number's at $299 because there was one for $215 and one for $230. If I take those two numbers out, you have $320,000. That's up $50,000. Property values are doing this. Property values are doing this. Money to be made, guys. Average commission check, $8,000. But here's where the number I really want to get to you. In the city of Norwalk, on single-family homes only, real estate agents cashed $11,700,000. Investors cashed more. So the city of Norwalk, that one little zip code, was probably responsible for $25 million in real estate earnings. How much did you get? How many flipped a property, sold a property, did something in Norwalk? I expect some of you will be calling me for some information on Norwalk. Well, that's just what I suspect. It may or may not happen. I don't know if you want the phone number. It's 310-505-0458. 310-505-0458. I have like 30 or 40 of these little sheets. This is what I do. I find places for my real estate agent and now my investor group to find hot leads and hot properties. Because your job is to make money. If you make money, I make money. Right? So that's the money part of it. That we got an idea of all the money that's out there, and while now we have to go to work, and if you don't go to work, shame on you. What are you waiting for? It's a great opportunity. People always ask me, David, how long do you think this market is going to be like this? And when they ask me that, it's basically the REO market, foreclosures. And I tell them, I believe we got another couple years, minimum. 18, 24 months before we get to a regular market. I've been doing this 25 years. In my 28 years, I've seen it do this. And generally when it does that, each swing is anywhere from 5 to 7 years. This thing that's happened to us here recently started in 2007. I tell people it's funny, I'm making a ton of money, right? Opening up tons of orders. July 2007, my order count dropped by 70%. Dropped by 70%. I was stunned. I'm questioning, what did I do? What did I do? You know, I go hard in August. I'm talking to all my real estate agents. They're saying, David, the banks shut us down. My order count dropped again. I'm running 200 orders. All of a sudden, I'm down to 30, 40 a month. My lifestyle is predicated on what? 200 orders. Like a lot of real estate agents, a lot of title people, escrow people, lenders. Now I'm having to adjust. I'm going, this don't look good. And then we get through the quarter, the end of the quarter, and it's getting worse. I'm going, oh my gosh, this doesn't look good. So I started downsizing quickly. Got rid of my Denali, got rid of my Range Rover, went and got me a little Saturn. Said, I got to get rid of this stuff because this doesn't look good. I remember this happened to us in 1992, and it lasted about 6 or 7 years. So I said, okay, I got to brace myself. I got a son getting ready to go to college, right? Like, oh my gosh. But, you know, it's okay because this is also what I understand. When the market drops, great opportunity rises for those who can open up their eyes and see it. See, I got opportunity zone. Opportunity zone to me means money. And when I talk about opportunity zone, I talk about every day, guys, you go to work. Every day you go to work. You got to have a 5, 6, 7 hour window where there's no distractions. It's all about you making money. It's all about you doing what you're supposed to get some of that pie. See, I don't want you guys picking up crumbs. I want to show you, be a part of you, taking a fork or a spoon and just getting you a nice scoop every month, twice, 2 or 3 times a month. But we can't do that unless you work. Can't do that unless you work. See, so I'm going to encourage you guys, if you do this full time, how many are full time with this? Okay, it's a few hands up. If you guys are full time, treat this like a full time job. Okay, because see, you work for somebody for 40, 50 hours, and you went there every day religiously to see Mr. Broke. J-O-B, just over broke. You see Mr. Broke. So now it's time for you to get paid what you're worth. And for all you guys who are part-time, don't let that deter you, because it doesn't take much. All it takes is a few hours. I'm going to talk about that. It just takes a few hours. Understand this. I'm a numbers person. Everything I do when I talk and teach my clients, work with my clients, is all about numbers. That's it. If it takes you 1,000 no's to get 1 yes, and you want to close 2 deals a month, how many no's do you have to get? 2,000. Period. That's what I have to tell my real estate agent. But you guys, it don't work like that. Because when you go after the homeowner, they're in trouble. Most of them are in trouble. They have something to do. They got a decision to make. They probably can't get a modification, probably missed a bunch of payments already, got an auction date coming up, and they're looking for help. Here's a number for you. In 2011, over 1 million homeowners lost their house to foreclosure who did not talk to a real estate person. Let me tell you again, over 1 million people in 2011 lost their home that never talked to a real estate professional. Whether it's a realtor, whether it's an investor, whether it's their lender, they just lost their home. Why? I'll tell you. Most real estate agents stop working too. They don't go out there and work like they used to. So these people don't have anybody to talk to. I got some of my really good clients who door knock, who pass out flyers, and they tell me this all the time. David, man, these people, they love to see me. They're talking to me. Why? They don't know what's going on. They haven't talked to anybody. And when a person who gets in trouble, you guys know this, they're getting all this paperwork, notice of default. They're getting all these letters from investors and door knocks, and they're just inundated, and they don't know what to do. So they shut off. And they expect the night to come riding in and save them. Well, you guys are the night. They're looking for you guys. They're looking for somebody to say, help me out of this. I'm drowning. I don't know what to do. I'm drowning. Help me. But you got to go to work. You got to go to work. See, some of you are going to talk to me. You're going to order stuff from me. I'm going to give you access to my title information. So we're going to have conversations. And I can guarantee you right now, as I'm sitting here, 3 people in this room will make $500,000 this year because they had a conversation with me, because they have access to me, because they called me to get this kind of information. 3, maybe 4. I'll ask them for 10%. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I'm going to make sure they go to work, because it's so out there for you guys. It's so out there for you guys. You knock on enough doors, magic happens. Magic happens when you knock on doors. People need help. Phyllis, right? People need help. They're looking for someone to help them out of their situation. They're stressing at night. They're fearful. They're worrying. They're losing weight. They're drinking too much or smoking too much or maybe doing too much drugs. I don't know. But they're stressing out there, and they need help. They need you to knock on that door and say, I can help you. If you want to be helped, I can help you. Now, how many of you are afraid to knock on doors? It's okay, raise your hand. If you are afraid to knock on doors. I got 3 hands, that's all? Only 3 of you guys are afraid to knock on doors? Wow, that's incredible. How many of you are afraid to talk to, how many of you are afraid to do what I do right here? Only 4 hands? Some of you guys not telling the truth. Yeah, that's true, but you know, get a partner. I always say get a partner. Well, see, I'm glad you said that. One comment was, it's not safe, and one comment was, it's not that easy. I'm a firm believer, I am a firm believer, and you get what you think about all the time. So, if you say it's not that easy, it's going to be difficult for you. Switch it up a little bit. Because see, I told my team, I'm going to get 40 to 50 people here tonight. Phyllis told me 20. All week I've been saying I'll have 40 or 50 people in that room. That's what I told myself. I don't know how many is in this room, but it's close to 40 or 50. But that's what I told myself all week. That's how you have to talk to yourself. Every day, I'm going to get a lead today. Somebody's going to talk to me today. I'm going to get a contract today. I got 2 contracts coming this month. But if you go out there, well, I don't know, but I'm going to see if she wants to do business with me. Hello? Excuse me? No. But if you go there, hey, listen, listen, everybody knows you're in trouble. The escrow company, the real estate company, the title company, your neighbors, the bank, your family, everyone knows you're in trouble. I'm here to help you. I can help you. Do you want to listen to me? I got some options for you to help you out of your situation. Either you can deal with me, or I'm going down to the auction and I'll buy the house there. But I'm trying to help you to lead with dignity. Are you open to that? Yeah. See? Just talk to them. They're hurting. You know, see, some of us go up there like we're sharks. I need your house. I want to take your house. I'm going to give you this. Give me No, no. You know, you go up there and you talk to them. You feel their pain. You know, hey, you know what? I have several friends and family members who've lost houses. That's why I'm on this mission, to help people. I want to help you. Is there anything I can do to help you out of your situation right now? You know, I got the retrans sheet here. I got whatever sheet here. I got some information here. Do you want some help or not? I can help you. They're looking for help. They're looking for that pleasing personality. See, the 15 laws of success, one of the laws is pleasing personality. People like to do business with people with a smile on their face, and people are there to help them. But if you're up there like, yeah, give me that house. You got to get out. That ain't going to work. That's not going to work. I need the house now. I'll give you $5,000. You need to walk. I'll give you 2 days to get your stuff out. Really? Kapow, we slam the door in your face. But if you go up there, say, hey, everyone knows you're in trouble. I'm not telling you something you don't know. I know you're stressing out right now. I know you're worried about where you might go. I feel your pain. This is what I do for a living. I help people out of the situation that you're in. I can make this real easy for you, or it can be difficult for you. I'm trying to help you out. That's all it takes. A simple knock on the door. Now, let's talk about my 5 PCs. And let me tell you, PC doesn't stand for personal computer. It stands for planning, practice, prospecting, previewing, presentation, and closing. You want me to say it again?
Yeah.
Planning, practice, prospecting, previewing, presentation, and closing. The best of the best in my industry do these 5 things better than everybody else. And you know what else they do? They do it more often than everybody else. I got any baseball fans in here? Just one. But many of you probably heard the name Pete Rose, right? Pete Rose is the major league all-time hit leader, well over 4,200 hits. Pete Rose wasn't the best hitter in baseball. I'm a huge baseball fan. If I picked my top 25 hitters, Pete Rose wouldn't be one of my top 25. But I'm going to tell you what Pete Rose did. Pete Rose stayed in the game longer than anybody else, 20-something years. Pete Rose gave himself more at-bats than anybody else. How many opportunities are you giving yourself? Right? He gave himself more at-bats. Now, don't get me wrong. He was an excellent hitter. He was very good. But see, when you give yourself opportunities every day and you're a little bit good at it, I mean, I don't care if you're average. You could be average at this. But if you give yourself more opportunities than the other guys, you're going to win. So how many opportunities every day are you giving yourself to win? And are you showing up every day? Are you showing up every day and giving yourself a chance to win? PCs, planning. See, most people wake up every day. Most people wake up every day without a plan. You guys should already know what 5, 6, or 7 houses you're going to knock on their door. You should already have your script ready, your information ready. You should already have that the night you go to bed. And when you go to bed at night, you're supposed to tell yourself, I expect to get 1 or 2 good leads tomorrow. And you know what? Your subconscious goes to work while you sleep to get you 1 or 2 appointments. But see, most of us wake up really not knowing what we want to do, where we want to go, where we want to farm, what doors we want to knock on. You have to plan all that out. But most people don't plan. Practice. What do I mean practice? See, you got to get really good with your scripts. When you knock on a door, you got to have your script ready. You know how you get your script ready? You role play. There's 40 people in here. You guys should pair up 2 or 3 at a time and practice with each other. And practice. What to say, how to say it. A tough client, an easy client, a client who barely, peeks through her door. One who looks through the shades to see who it is. You guys understand, a lot of them are hiding because they know someone's looking for them. Some of them think the sheriff is coming any day to lock them out their house. That is real, people. That is real. They do not want to open the door. So sometimes you got to go by a house a couple of times and catch them getting in the car or watering the grass, something. But you got to get to them. But see, practice. If you don't know what to say when you get to the door, then we have a problem. So practice scripts. If you don't have a script, I got a couple. I can help you out. Email it to you. Couple scripts. Because if you get really good with a pleasing personality, people will talk to you because they're looking for you. I got a hand up in the back. Go, baby. Yes.
So are you looking for talking to people who are underwater or have equity?
Both.
Or not?
You guys are looking for people with equity, right?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Maybe. Maybe.
It depends. It depends on the situation. It depends if you're flipping to hold, flipping to wholesale, It all depends. See, because I tell you this, if you can afford to flip and hold right now, it's not a bad thing to do, because these property values are climbing. They are climbing, and in 2 or 3 years, what you bought a property for today will probably be 30, 40, 50% more in 3 to 4 years. Because that's just how the flow of real estate has been for the last 30 years. Our real estate market in California is not going to stay like this. It's trending up now, guys. Norwalk told you that. It's trending up now. More sales, higher prices. It's trending up now. So it depends on if you want to flip to sell or flip to hold. Doesn't matter if they're underwater or if they have equity. It all depends on what you want to do as an investor. But whatever it is, if you're not practicing, it's tough, because people know homeowners. See, the computer's changed it for a lot of us. See, homeowners, they know more than we do now. They can go on the computer and get on Zillow and Trilogy and all the other ones, and they can just figure some stuff out. So they know when we're winging it, right? So if you go there with facts, they'll take it from you. The last person flipped a property in here. Who's the last person? Who flipped one in December? Who flipped one in November?